Every man thinks women want safety, affection, and peace. But beneath that calm surface lies a darker truth. Every woman carries a silent desire for a man who can touch her chaos without breaking. She fears him, yet she cannot resist him. He is not the nice guy who plays safe. He is the man she cannot fully control. The one who awakens her feminine tension, not by being cruel, but by being unshakably himself. There is a monster inside every man. Most men bury it to appear good, but women can sense the ones who still carry it within them, restrained but alive. That energy pulls her in, because she doesn't crave dominance, she craves depth. She doesn't want a man who obeys her emotions. She wants one who leads them. In this video, you'll understand the hidden psychology behind that attraction. Why women are drawn to danger, strength, and mystery, even when they deny it. Polarity is the foundation of attraction. It is the invisible current that keeps the masculine and feminine energies in motion. The feminine is naturally drawn to power, not in the form of dominance or control, but in the form of grounded composure. True power is calm. It is the ability to remain centered when emotions rise, to hold presence when chaos surrounds you. A woman feels safest when she senses that your emotions do not control you. Her emotional storms are not meant to break you. They are meant to reveal you. Every emotional test, every burst of drama, is her way of feeling your depth. She wants to know if you are anchored. She wants to know that no matter how strong the wave, you will not be swept away. When you react, argue, or defend, you lose your center. You show that her emotions can pull you off balance. That moment weakens the polarity between you. But when you stay steady, when you listen without losing control, something powerful happens. She feels your presence. She feels your strength without you saying a word. This is masculine power, not force, not intimidation. It is emotional mastery. It is the quiet confidence that you can hold space for both your emotions and hers. When you embody this, polarity intensifies. She relaxes into her feminine energy because she feels your stability. Attraction grows where polarity is alive, and polarity lives through your composure under pressure. Unpredictability keeps attraction alive. When a man becomes predictable, he loses the element that fuels curiosity. The feminine mind thrives on emotional movement, not routine. When she knows exactly what you will say, when you will call, and how you will respond, her attention drifts. Predictability makes you safe but forgettable. Mystery keeps her imagination active. It gives her something to explore. When you create space instead of constant availability, you invite her curiosity. Silence becomes a statement. It signals that your attention is valuable. It shows that your world does not revolve around her. That distance makes her reach toward you because she feels the pull of uncertainty. You do not need to play games. You only need to stop overexposing your presence. Leave room for her to wonder what you are thinking or doing. When she imagines you, she invests emotionally. Her mind starts to build stories around your mystery. Those stories create desire. Absence can speak louder than words. When you stop chasing, when you hold your position calmly, she feels your confidence. She feels that you are not seeking validation. You create emotional polarity through space. The mysterious man does not hide. He simply allows curiosity to do the work. He lets her thoughts fill the silence. In that silence, attraction grows. Unpredictability is not about manipulation. It is about holding your mystery and letting her feel the thrill of discovering you piece by piece. Emotional authority defines real masculine strength. Most men mirror a woman's emotions without awareness. When she grows distant, they withdraw. When she shows anger, they defend. This reaction cycle destroys attraction because it shows emotional dependence. A man without control over his inner state cannot lead. A man with emotional authority does not suppress his feelings. He feels deeply but chooses his response with intention. He leads emotions instead of following them. When she brings chaos, he does not match it. He absorbs it, grounds it, and transforms it into calm presence. This contrast is rare. It makes her feel something she cannot explain. She feels safe without him needing to say a word. When she tests you emotionally, she is not seeking comfort. She is seeking containment. Comfort soothes the surface. Containment anchors the depth. It tells her that your frame is strong enough to hold her emotions without collapsing. You do not need to fix her mood or explain your stance. You only need to stay steady. This emotional control separates mature men from reactive boys. It shows discipline, awareness, and leadership. The Stoic man does not run from tension. He uses it to show his stability. He meets emotional fire with composure, and through that, he earns trust. Emotional authority is not about dominance. It is about leading through presence, not reaction. When you master it, you stop chasing peace and start creating it. Darkness is the hidden core of masculine power. It is the part of you that wants control, conquest, and direction. Society often tells men to soften that edge, to be agreeable and safe. But when you bury your darkness, you lose your fire. You become harmless, and harmless men do not attract deep desire. Your darkness is not evil. It is raw energy. When guided by discipline, it becomes strength. It gives your words weight and your presence gravity. A man who embraces his darker instincts with control becomes magnetic. He holds the power to destroy but chooses restraint. That choice commands respect. It shows mastery over self. Women feel this contrast deeply. They are drawn to the man who can protect, yet also possesses danger. He carries both gentleness and intensity. He does not apologize for his drive. He channels it with purpose. This paradox of warmth and dominance creates emotional tension. It keeps her alert and engaged. A man without darkness is incomplete. A man ruled by darkness is dangerous. The power lies in balance. When you own your edge without losing control, you project authority and confidence. You stop seeking permission to lead. You move with certainty. The masculine essence is not about being safe. It is about being capable and contained. Darkness, when mastered, makes you unforgettable. Scarcity fuels attraction. When something is always available, it loses its value. The same rule applies to men. When you make yourself too accessible, your presence loses impact. Attention given without boundaries becomes noise. A man with purpose lives by priorities, not impulses. His attention follows his mission. He does not give time to every conversation or distraction. When he does choose to give his presence, it means something. Every message, every meeting carries weight. That sense of rarity creates emotional value. Scarcity does not mean playing games or withholding affection. It means recognizing the worth of your energy. When a woman feels that your time must be earned, she invests more effort. This triggers her instinct to pursue, to prove her value to a man who values himself. The dynamic reverses. She begins to compete for your focus instead of taking it for granted. The high-value man is generous, but intentional. He does not chase validation. He gives attention as a choice, not a plea. His love is strong, but it is not scattered. He knows his time has price, and that price is measured in purpose. When you embody this, you stop being one of many. You become rare. Desire grows through space, not saturation. Scarcity, applied with discipline, transforms your presence into power. Detachment is emotional strength. It is the ability to stay centered no matter what happens. A man who can walk away without anger or fear holds true leverage. Not because he plays games, but because he has self-control. His value does not depend on her reaction or approval. Detachment is not coldness. It is clarity. It means you act from choice, not desperation. When your sense of worth comes from within, you stop chasing validation. You start leading with calm certainty. Women feel this. They can sense when a man is grounded in himself. That stability creates trust and attraction. The feminine respects men who cannot be controlled by emotion. Dependence weakens polarity. When you attach your identity to her affection, you give away your power. She begins to test your boundaries to see if you can hold them. When you stay centered, she relaxes. She feels your independence. True detachment is silent strength. You are not moved by rejection, and you are not inflated by attention. You stay focused on your mission. You remain kind, but not needy. Your presence says, I choose to be here, but I don't have to be. That energy commands respect. It creates freedom for both of you. When you live detached, you stop reacting and start leading. You stop needing love to feel whole and start giving it from fullness. Detachment is not distance. It is mastery over self. Authenticity is the final layer of masculine power. It is not about pretending to be confident or strong. It is about being real. The man who lives in truth does not need to prove anything. His presence speaks louder than his words. He says less, but every word matters. Authenticity separates the grounded from the performers. Many men try to act dominant, but their energy feels forced. Real strength is quiet. It comes from alignment between what you believe and how you live. When your actions match your values, people feel it. You stop seeking approval because you already approve of yourself. A woman can sense authenticity instantly. She can also sense pretense. The man who owns who he is, flaws included, becomes magnetic. He does not hide his darkness or exaggerate his light. He moves with purpose, not ego. That balance creates trust and desire. Authenticity feels dangerous because it cannot be controlled. It makes you unpredictable and free. You do not bend to please. You lead your own path. In a world built on performance, truth stands out. Freedom becomes your most attractive trait. The authentic man does not chase. He attracts. He does not talk about masculinity. He embodies it. His calm energy shows power without effort. When you live authentically, you stop performing for approval and start living for purpose. That is what the feminine craves, a man who is real, grounded, and free. The man every woman secretly desires is not the villain she fears, nor the saint she praises. He is the balance between both. Controlled power, calm intensity, detached compassion. He doesn't need to be loved to feel worthy. He doesn't compete to be seen. His life moves with purpose. He attracts by existing. Every woman feels his energy before he speaks, because he radiates something rare, inner authority. The kind of peace that can't be shaken by emotion, rejection, or desire. Call to action. Most men will never become this version. They will keep chasing validation. They will keep hiding their edge. But if you learn to control your emotions, stay calm through chaos, and master silence, you become unforgettable. That is what Stoicism teaches. Control yourself, and the world follows. If this message hit deep, subscribe to Stoic 95. Comment what truth from this video made you reflect. Your next evolution begins in your silence.